Hi my loves, welcome to Favor Fashion House. So in today's video, you'll be learning how to make and sew this simple trendy two-piece. Okay, the top is a high-low, the front is higher while the back is lower. Okay, and it has a extending pockets and is also a build-up neckline and is a cut together sleeve. So if this is something you love to watch, please stay to watch the end of this watch the end of this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and also comment. Okay, so for the trouser, if you want it to be longer, you can do that as well. So let's get straight into this video. So this is the fabric I'm going to be using. This is Ankara fabric and I have 3 yards of fabric. So we're going to be cutting the upper side first. After folding it into 2, you fold it again into 4. Okay, because what we're going to cut now, it doesn't need to have a joining at the shoulder. Okay, and we are cutting the front and back together with the shoulder closed. This upper side is closed while this side and the down part is is open. Okay, I just hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. So the first I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my shoulder measurement. Okay, from that my shoulder measurement, I'll measure to the length where I want the sleeve to be, because this is a cut together sleeve. So that is how I do my shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus the place I want my sleeve to be. So for the neck width, what I use for the neck width is 2.5 inches, and for the neck depth for the back, I just use 1 inch for the neck depth. So I went ahead to connect it. Alright, so right here I was trying to put a shoulder slope, but it's not necessary, it's not needed. So what you have to do now is just measure your sleeve opening, and what I use for my sleeve opening is 10 inches. So I'm going to measure from my shoulder to my bust point. I'll mark it out and I'll input my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'll add extra 4-inch allowance, that is for ease, because this is a free bubu top, is not meant to be fitted. Depending on how big you want it to be, you can decide to add 5 inches, 6 inches, depending on exactly how big you want yours to be. So I'm going to connect this line into a straight line all the way down. So after connecting it all the way, I'm going to curve the armhole part, then I'll go ahead and cut it out. So if you notice what happened there is nothing like shoulder slope for this. Okay, the shoulder is going to be closed, the shoulder is not meant to be open. So once you open it up, this is how it is going to be looking. Like I said, the shoulder is closed. Okay, so now I'm going to fold it. Just watch the way I folded it again. Now I fold the center front and the center back. That is what I just folded. Two sleeves are facing each other, while what I folded now is the center front and the center back, because this is a build up neckline. So now you're going to find and determine where the front is. Wherever the front is, you measure at least 1.5 inches or 2 inches, and you connect it all the way down. In my own case, I use 1.5 inches. I'm going to mark 1.5 inches all the way down. This is the front, the center front. That is what I just cut out now. So after cutting that out, I'm going to fold it back the way it was before. Now you can see what I'm trying to explain. You can see that this is the front and the other side is the back, the center back. The reason we're able to do it that way is because the shoulder is closed. We do not have any opening at the shoulder, so that is the reason why we did it that way. So I'm going to measure from one side of the front. I'm going to measure it all the way around to the other side. Let me know exactly how many inches that I have, the measurement, so that I can know the measurement I'm going to be cutting at for the build up collar. In this case, I have about 54 inches. So I went ahead as well to cut out the band for it. So I'm measuring 2 inches for the band, that is half inches for joining, while the rest is for that 1 inches that we cut out. That 1 inches that you cut out, just add half inches extra for the joining. This fabric is actually folded into two. Okay, now this is the pocket I'm using. I just also went ahead to cut out the pocket as well. So for the width of the pocket, all I have is 10. For the length of the pocket, all I have is 10. The pocket that is going to be at the front. So this is how it is looking. You can see I fold the fabric into two, then I measure the length. So I'm going to fold this side and fold this other side. Okay, then after that I'm going to turn it front side facing each other and stitch these two sides. Turn it back to the front and iron it just like a normal pocket. So after doing that, this is how it is looking. As you can see, this is how it's looking. So now look at this collar, because it's not enough. I have to go ahead and join it. So I'm going to fold it into two. Okay, you measure your the measurement you're going to be using, or the opening you're going to be using now, is depends on where your neck is going to pass through. Okay, so it's either you measure your round head or so for me, in my own case, I just used 13 inches. That's what I used. I mark out from the up, I measured 13 inches. So now that 13 inches is going to be open, so but I'm going to run a very straight stitches all the way down to this, the way I indicate in this video. Just follow that method. Okay, this is just a build up neckline. I don't know a better way to explain it, or just follow the way I'm indicating in this video for a better understanding. So after doing that, this is how it is looking. This one I was trying to explain. Okay, you can see that the neck side is open and neat. This is how it is, and the other side is closed. So that is what I was trying to explain. And this now is going to pass through. My head will be able to pass through there. So whatever I do, make sure you're using the measurement that your head will be able to pass through. And I'm going to go ahead now and start joining it. First of all, I'll notch the center back, but based on I already have center line there, so I'll be able to know. So I'm going to start stitching it, joining it from the center of the back. I'll just join it all the way around to the other side as well. So after joining it, so I went ahead. If you look at this top very well, you will notice that the front is higher while the back is low. So now I'm minusing some inches from the front. Okay, from the front of this my top, I'm minusing some inches from it. I think I minus about 3 to 4 inches from it. In your own case, you can decide to make the back side more lower. Okay, that is something I would have done for my own. I would have made it to be more lower. Okay, So depending on what you want exactly, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out those excess fabric, and then I'll go ahead and fold, that is to hem the down part, join it on the both side with 1 inch, hem the armhole, and this top will be ready. So guys, please, if you watch up to this point, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. And if you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so for this video, just try to be watching the instruction, or the way I'm directing you on this for you a better understanding. So to attach this pocket, I came out from this line, that center line. I came about 3 inches or 3.5 inches. I mark it, so that is where I start attaching the pocket. Just place the pocket on top of it, then top stitch on top on both sides. That is just, make sure only the front, not the back. After hemming the front, okay, then top stitch the pocket. So I'm using only one pocket. You can decide to do it the both side, okay, but I'm using only one for it. And now I'm going to be cutting the trouser. So I folded my fabric into two, and I start measuring the length of this trouser. And if you notice, this is a 3/4 trouser. It's not a long trouser, it's just a 3/4. So I measured to the length where I want my own 3/4 trouser to be, and I went ahead to connect the lines together. And at the beginning, I'm minusing 2 inches because that is where our waistband is going to start from. So from that, my waist, that minus 2 inches, I'm going to measure from my waist to my hip line, then also from my hip waist to my crotch. I'm measuring from my waist to my crotch depth, and also from my waist to my hip. So I'm going to go ahead and connect those lines together. Then I went to under my crotch depth. I measured my hip measurement divided by 4, and I added extra 1 inches allowance. Then the same measurement is what I'm going to be putting on the waist as well. So after putting it on the waist, I'm going to connect the both lines together. So I actually have a very detailed video on my channel where I explained how to cut trouser. So for my front crotch extension, I'm going to divide your hip by 4. So whatever you have is going to be your front crotch extension. Then you're going to connect it to your hip, from your hip line to that your crotch extension, and curve it. So for a very detailed video, I have a lot of trouser and short video on my channel. Okay, so I measure what I have under my crotch line. I input it on the length. So I also added extra allowance to it because I want the down part to be big. Okay, so I added extra allowance to it, about 1 inch allowance to it. Then I'll go ahead and connect those lines together. So after that, just go ahead and cut it. This is for the front. I'm going to go ahead and cut also for the back. And if you notice for the side, I did not do anything like curve or any of those things because this is a very free pant. So I'm trying to create my pockets. Okay, so I went in by 2 inches and I came down by 6 to 7 inches. Yeah, then I went ahead to cut it out. That is the pocket opening. I'm going to fold the fabric again into 2, and I'm going to place this one on top of it, the front on top of it. And while placing it on top, make sure you have allowance at the top and also at the front. Okay, while placing it on top. for this front, if you're starting from that hip line, gone, that means you're going to input 4 inches. In my own case, is for that is my back crotch extension. How am I able to get that 4 inches? Is by dividing my hip by 20. That is how I'm able to get that dividing my hip by 10. Sorry, that is how I'm able to get that back crotch extension. Then for the hip, from the waist I went up by 1 inch. Okay, if your back side is very big, you can go by 1.5 or 2 inches. Then just follow the way I'm instructing or I'm directing in this video for better understanding. I'm going to connect all these lines together. So I'm going to curve this, connect it in a curvy way to the starting point of this pint. And while connecting, don't forget that you cut out 2.5 inches for the pockets. Okay, so don't forget, make sure you add it up and connect everything together. So after that, just go ahead and cut it out. There is not much thing you're going to be doing for it. Okay, just go ahead and cut everything out. So now I'm going to join it on the crotch with 1/2 inch for the front and also for the back. Join it on the crotch with 1/2 inch. So this is the pocket I cut. I cut out 4 pockets for this. So just watch the way I'm going to cut 2 of it. Okay, I'm going to place it under like this. Then you cut out the same shape you have that you cut out on your trouser. That is the same thing you're going to be cutting out on that 2 piece. The same shape you cut out, that is same thing, but the other 2 is going to be just leave the other 2 like that. Okay, because that is what is going to be the pocket cover. So after that, I'm going to place the front side facing each other, just the one I'm indicating in this video, and sew it. Like I said earlier, I have a very detailed video on how I did this. Like I explained it in a very detailed way. Okay, so after joining everything, you can see the pocket is ready. Okay, and now I'm going to be placing the front and the back together, front side facing each other. I'm going to join it on the side with 1 inch allowance, and also on the crotch with 1/2 inch allowance. And I'll measure the round waist. Whatever I have on that round waist, I'm going to be cutting the waistband. Guys, please, I'm so sorry, I don't know that so many clips did not show. Like, I don't know, I lost so many clips. So please look at the top. You see a video I'm going to be tagging there. Just watch the video on how to cut a very detailed pant. After that, this is how mine is looking. Okay, so if you want to put rope, this is how you're going to just put it. Just watch the video. So after that, this is a trouser and this is the top. So guys, if you're able to watch up to the point, God bless you. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. See you in my next video. Bye.